You're in trouble politically, given the results.
They still were not able to overcome our base, which did not come out fully.
You ended up with 285,000 votes. They came out with about 305,000.
But they still were not able to overturn the structure of the local government in terms of the number of seats won.
But again, they defeated you on the number of seats.
So
they're at 113.
No,
you're
no,
about 100.
Hello everyone. Now I hope you're all doing fine. Now if you come from Jamaica, you can't afford to miss this video. Now this is a very moving video of the Prime Minister of Jamaica being interviewed by this radio host. Now it's about the elections that are coming and about the elections that he almost lost to PNP. Now PNP and JLP are the main political parties which have played a big role in the leadership of Jamaica. Now, the Prime Minister believes that however much people have been questioning the integrity of his government, the PNP has no solution to the problems Jamaica is facing right now. Now, he argues out in this video that JLP will clinch the seat once again because the people now trust JLP, Jamaican Labour Party. Let's watch this video, come together, have a quick discussion about the same. Thank you so much. Please do not skip this video. It's very informative. If you come from Jamaica, this will actually inform you on whatever is going on. Let's watch it, come back and give a quick discussion about the same.
Are in trouble politically, given the results. Yes, the opposition came out of those elections stronger. Yes, are we likely to see a budget that reflects what you dubbed here this evening and before a caring economy?
So let's deal with a couple of things. The opposition thinks they are stronger. The opposition base came out. They still were not able to overcome our base, which did not come out fully.
You ended up with 285,000 votes. They came out with about 305,000.
But they still were not able to overturn the structure of the local government in terms of the number of seats won.
But again, they defeated you on the number of seats.
So
they're at 113.
No,
in
the terms of the number of councils, which is really the measure of the victory of the local government.
Yes.
So the issue is
you underperformed.
Nobody disputes that our base did not come out. That is clear. And there are many issues which could have contributed to that. As I've said, frustration, grievances, all kinds of issues. And those have to be properly analyzed. In any event, even if we didn't have a local government election going into a general election, we would have had to analyze what the current state of play is. You now have the best poll in the local government to tell you
actual votes,
to tell you where you are and what you need to do. So in a way, it is a kind of blessing in disguise for us to have this, really good lay of the land established. So
it's a wake-up call for you and your administration.
I think it is. We knew this was the situation.
Oh,
so
you knew.
We knew this was the situation.
Oh,
so
you knew.
The issue now is how do we increase the pace of delivery? Most Jamaicans will say that the government has done well. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
The people dying in the Mandeville hospital. We have to go there in December and we have to take my brother-in-law from the hospital and ship him to America. If it wasn't America, what happened to the poor people who can't buy a ticket to come to America when they are sick? Mr. Health Minister, time for you go. And I beg South Central Elizabeth people, stand up for the right. We now sell out the land. We now sell out the land to those shiny people. People who are going to touch land, but them are going to offer price. We don't go there.
The issue is the pace of delivery. How do we get it to the people who have not yet benefited in the society?
And that will speak to the capacity of the public service to deliver.
So if you notice, we started the year with a mantra. I said, this year we have to focus on peace, and productivity. I think we're making some ways towards peace. The productivity issue has not really been fully addressed. So the public sector has a very important role in the ability of the government to deliver. And so the wage issues are still a concern, but we still have to get to performance management if we're going to be able to increase the pace of delivery.
I noticed the budget this year has moved by 30% over last year, from just over 1 trillion to 1.3 trillion.
Well, that's the point I've been making, that we have an economy that is producing increased revenues. And I'm not saying that this is going to always be the case. We have to keep on managing the economy, which is why, look, I went out very hard for a local government election because we have been at this juncture in our history before where we had the economy turning around, and then because of frustration, fatigue, the electorate, the political
1989, February
you are the student of politics.
Yes.
The electorate made a decision, and then we got in a lull for 18 years. And it's, if people were quarreling about water and roads, really reflected on it, it is now that we are in a position to be able to deliver, to be able to truly address the problem. We have never had a program like the Spark program. The other programs, the Mid-P or JDIP, these are funds that we had to borrow. This is the first time we're able to take from our budget and say we're going to deliver. And that is being done.
So for the people watching you
yes,
this evening, next month when the budget...
Look, why do you want me to tell you what my budget speech is right here?
Well, give me the speech.
Give him the budget speech will be read on the 21st.
And there will be...
I've been saying it. We have to build a caring economy. We knew this. This has been my statement long before. The frustrations are real. When you go across Jamaica, there are two stark things now. You're seeing lovely highways being built, but you're also seeing some terrible roads. That juxtaposition must create a sense of, the inequity and am I going to be left behind?
Yeah.
People may not believe government when we say, listen, it's coming to you. And in a competitive political atmosphere, it is good fodder for an opposition to utilize. We know this.
I'm getting the wrap-up signal.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, did you fire Warmington, or you demanded his resignation, or what?
This
what
question keeps coming up. In our Westminster system, once the Prime Minister, whoever the Prime Minister is, says, come, let's talk, you know what the position is. Our protocol, our convention is that once you're called in, you say, Prime Minister, I offer. You don't wait until somebody says you're fired.
And under that convention, it's a firing, it's a dismissal on the Westminster.
Look, Everard is someone who has worked very hard in the party. Everard is known for his outlandish comments. I spoke with him. He's regretful. He sees the difficulty that it posed for the party. And in a deep discussion with him, he explained that... Today, yes. And yesterday as well, which was a result of his press release.
Fired. That's admission from the controversial Member of Parliament, Everald Warmington.
In an exclusive interview with TVJ's Kalisha Williams, he revealed that Prime Minister Andrew Holness was forced not only by civil society but members of the Holness cabinet to fire him.
He explained, what happened and what led him to it. But as a minister, I think he understood.
You had one too many from him.
As a minister.
Yes.
You have to
be
very careful about your statements.
Confidence in him,
as a minister, he has to be very careful about his statement.
You had lost confidence in him, didn't you?
As a minister,
yes.
I think as any minister, they have to be very careful about their statements.
Are you going to be retooling Belmont Road now?
Belmont Road, the retooling had started long before, but it definitely needs to be intensified. Yeah. So, you know me, I'm a very frank person. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Our supporters know And the Jamaica Labour Party supporters are our greatest critics. If they don't feel comfortable, they are not going to vote in a fanatic way.
And they did not come out.
Precisely.
120,000 of
So
them.
they hold us to account, and
Yes.
they are sending us an early message to pull up our socks and
Yes.
get our show on the road.
Well, you work like a dog. Oh, you campaign.
Could
like
you say like I
You
work
worked
like
hard.
I did.
Yeah? In Gale at 2 o'clock in the morning and end up losing it? That's hard.
It's hard.
Thank you,
But we
Prime
worked.
Minister. Thank you. You tried.
Hello everyone. Now, the Prime Minister Andrew Holness believes that however much people have questioned the integrity of his government, about the integrity of Jamaica Labour Party, about the integrity of himself and the family, however much that has been the case, the PNP, the People National Party, will have no chance in clinching the seat, the leadership of Jamaica. Now, we have seen so many people coming out to say that the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, and his government have failed Jamaicans. Others think that that's not true. It's the contrary. Like JLP, being led by Andrew Michael Holness, has led Jamaica into an economic success, where we have seen them move from step to step from where it was when PNP was in government. Now, many others believe that both PNP and JLP have failed Jamaica, and it's now time for another party to come in, another political dimension to take place in Jamaican politics. And we have so many others who don't believe that politics will save this country. It is the people of Jamaica to wake up and work hard, unite, and fight these corrupt leaders. Now, in the wake of all this, in the midst of all this that is happening in Jamaica, now here comes a radio host who gets time to interview the Prime Minister about the past elections and the forthcoming elections. Now, we know Jamaicans are going to vote in the next few months, and we have had so many complaints from them, complaining about the high cost of living, now corruption rates, the high crime rates, and all that. Now, others believe that the crime rate in Jamaica has increased, while others believe that it has totally reduced since JLP took to power. It only depends with where you sideline, with where you see Jamaica heading to. Now, we have statistics that have shown however much people may try to complain, but JLP has made quite a step in front than backwards. Now, some people believe that it's now time we say goodbye to JLP and PNP. It's now time we give another political party a chance to lead this country. Now, my advice to you Jamaicans is unite, be one thing, work hard, and all shall be well. We have been seeing this happening in black countries, not only in Jamaica, Caribbean, or somewhere. Even in Africa, it's happening. We complain a lot about our leaders. We feel like we pay a lot of taxes, but they do nothing. They go around with a lot of security men while our people are dying, while floods sweep off our people, while our people die with drought, hunger, while our people die in shootings that could have been prevented if all security officers were supplied to other parts, rather than working with 100 men carrying guns which are facing down, while other people are having serious insecurity in other places of the country. Now, many Jamaicans have been coming and complaining, why are you talking about Jamaica? Now, this is time to realize that we are one, we are all black, and all that matters is black. Now, black lives matters. Now, black leadership matters. Black countries matters. Now, it is about time we accept that we air out these problems, these atrocities that are facing our countries. Now, we are doing that in Africa. We want to do that in the Caribbean, because maybe when you do it while in that country, you might risk to be arrested or something. But when we help our brothers, when we help we expose the corruption, the atrocities that you are going through in Jamaica or in the Caribbean, maybe a solution might be found. You may not know who is going to watch this video next. That's why we always say, let's unite. Let's not fight each other. Now, I know Jamaicans are going to have elections. The Prime Minister believes that JLP is going to clinch the seat again. And PNP are really doing their best to campaign to say how they are going to fix the problems the people of Jamaica are facing. Now, they are acting like the utmost solution. Now, maybe they might be the perfect solution or not. I don't know, because I'm not in them. I've not worked with them. I don't know anyone. I just follow them on whatever they say and all that. Now, whatever I know, we should not put much expectations on these leaders. All they do is come lie, and when they are elected, given that seat, when they are mandated by the people, they run away. They go and misuse the taxes the people pay. They go and maybe use the taxes to their own benefits. The taxes that could have fixed health issues, health facilities could have been improved, the infrastructure, now to fight things like floods and all that, the drought that we have seen regarding the climate change, the global warming that's happening. Now, it is about time we realize that it's not all about them. We have a place to ourselves. We have a place. Now, when we go to the ballot, may Jamaicans people please make a sound decision. Make a sound, just use your vote well. Do not go vote because you are given a token, because you are given some $2, $3. No. Go vote for people who will bring change to your country. Go vote for people who have visions with their country. Now, it's not all about the party. We have had all these big parties messing up the economy. Now, just use your common sense and go and vote the best people. We have seen that happening, and we have seen some few countries in Africa, the diaspora, having some good leaders because they voted wisely. So that's my advice today. Thank you for watching this video, and if it's the first time you are coming across the channel, please consider subscribing. One love Jamaica, one love Caribbean, one love US, one love UK, one love Canada, one love from wherever you are watching me from. Thank you so much.